Hello and welcome back to another edition of the SU Coaches Corner. I'm your host, Josh Klien. I have the pleasure of being joined by the men's head soccer coach in Jim Findlay here at Susquehanna. Thanks for coming on with us, Coach.
Thanks for having me, Josh.
The team is starting to enter the Landmark Conference play. What is going to be a key to the success for the team for the rest of the season?
Well, I think in terms of Landmark play, again, to finish into the top four, to make it to the playoffs at Landmark, you know, it's obvious you got to win as many games as you can. We just started this past Saturday with a draw against Elizabethtown College, and on that day it felt like a win, having to play the majority of the second half and all of overtime down a man due to an unfortunate red card to one of our players. So our guys really battled hard to not lose that game, and now the mindset changes and the focus is, and kind of what it's been all along, is to go 1-0. We're looking to go 1-0 this Saturday at Moravian, a very good team who won their first Landmark Conference game, and you know, again, just taking it one game at a time.
And your defensive core this year has just been really solid. What can you attribute all this success to?
Yeah, I would say, you know, to defend well, you have to buy into that concept of individual and team defending. And for the most part, outside of the second half of the York game, we've played really great team defense. And a lot of people think that the defense just falls on the goalkeeper and the back four. But for us, defense starts up top with our strikers as soon as we lose the ball, being able to pressure the other team's backs, and then through the midfield, again, being organized and tight defensively in the midfield. And then again, our backs and goalkeepers. Matt Allingworth has done a great job. He's played the majority of the games so far. He's the back-to-back Landmark Conference Defender of the Week. I know he'd be the first to tell you that he won't take all the credit, but he's been a big part of our success back there, and with a couple of shutouts. And then our back four, our two central backs, two sophomores, Scott Misson and Pat Bresney, are really starting to form a really strong partnership back there. Again, both sophomores, and so that bodes well for the future. And I got to give some credit to Eric Dempsey, coming off an ACL injury a couple of seasons ago, primarily an attacker for us. Basically said that he would like to give defense a try this year, and he's played a lot of minutes and been solid at the outside back position. So,
and you hold the record for the winningest coach in men's and in women's soccer here at Susquehanna. How has your coaching style changed throughout your coaching career?
As you know, I spent the majority of time with the men. This is my 21st season at the helm of the men, and you know, it's been a little bit lean the last couple of years in terms of the victories, but we still find ourselves at the end of the season and competing in the Landmark Conference playoffs, and that's the goal again this year. And you know, as a program and as a coach, we want to get back to, you know, the glory years of 2012, 2013, where you know, we really were one of the top teams in not only the Landmark Conference but the Mid-Atlantic region. We got a great group of guys. You know, again, the wins aren't quite going the way we would hope right now, but it's not from a lack of effort, and they're working hard. We just got to get a few breaks and a few bounces to go our way. But in terms of my style, I think I'm still the same. You know, I term myself a player's coach. I'm not a yeller and a screamer. Sometimes I'll give it to the ref occasionally, but you know, just you know, want to be there for the guys and develop them and try to do what's best for the team in order to get us back into the Landmark playoffs and ultimately another Landmark championship for men's soccer.
And we wish you and your team the best of luck going forward. I'd like to thank the head coach of the men's soccer team here at Susquehanna, and Jim Findlay, for joining us. I'm your host, Josh Klien, and we hope to catch you next time on the next SU Coaches Corner.